Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a Chatty get ready, and I thought I'd film this because I'm already filming a first impressions video. I'm doing it on the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, which I will have linked off down below. Please excuse my hair, I am not doing it yet because it is still saturated. I'm just filming this video really early in the morning because I'm doing first impression, it needs to be on for a long time. And I just thought because I'm going to do like a semi-glam-ish look, I thought I would film it for you guys. So as I said, I've already got my foundation on, so I'm just going to go ahead with concealer, and I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I was going to say 24 hour, no, just MAC Pro Longwear concealer. Kind of forgot to talk just then, but I highlighted my nose, my chin, and my under eyes. I don't think I'm going to do the centre of my, why not, let's do the centre of my forehead. I don't want to apply too much makeup today because this is my first time kind of going like full coverage, because I'm using the Kat Von D foundation obviously. Which, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the first impressions, I am really loving so far. I don't want to apply too much more makeup because it's not thick, but I don't want it to get thick, you know what I mean? I'm going to go ahead and set my face with powder because this foundation I don't think is going to set down completely. So I'm just going to use, I think, my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish because it's more of a natural powder. So I'm going to use my MSF in light. I kind of want to get it in a darker shade because as you can tell right now I am like lightly tanned. You guys are probably like, no you're not. Yes I am. I'm slightly tanned. I'm not tanned, but for me I've got like a little bit of colour, which I really like. I have to set down my neck too because this foundation was too dark for my neck, but it matches my body. Does anybody else have a neck that doesn't tan? I mean, I'm not complaining because obviously your neck shows age first, so I guess if it doesn't tan that means it's not really getting sun damaged, you know? But it's freaking annoying when you want to wear a foundation that matches your body. So I've been seriously into contouring lately. Excuse my stupid chair. I need to get a new one. That's why I don't sit up straight because I'm on a stool. Anyway, I've been seriously into contouring lately. If you guys haven't seen, I did a first impressions on the cream contour kit by Anastasia and I really loved it. So I'm going to use this today. This is the Marc Jacobs Instamark. I have used this once, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to use the contouring shade, which is kind of more of like, do you guys see what I mean? When in my video I said that it was kind of like a mauvey shade. Do you know what I mean? It's not like straight grey, it's not brown, it's kind of almost got a little bit of a purple tinge. Anyway, I'm using it with my furless brush. I love this brush for contouring. I just thought because I had a full coverage, I may as well contour, you know? You guys know I don't like my contour to be too harsh, so I'm just going to use a little bit and then blend it up. I feel like naturally I kind of have somewhat, you know, defined cheekbones, so I don't like to go too hard. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not like, oh my god, your cheekbones are so chiseled, but they're not particularly like flat either. I don't know. So I don't really feel like I need to do too much. I think a little bit kind of complements it enough. For my blush, I'm going to apply this blush from Tarte. This is a Tarte blush in Exposed. I'm kind of trying to use some new products today just so that you guys can see them. I have used this once and it is so pretty. I think that they might not be bringing Tarte to the website. I'm not 100% sure. I know it's not on there yet and I don't know if they plan to bring it, but I really hope they do because I want to try more of these. Applying that with a furless brush. That's 2 furless brushes in one day. I really like this one. This is the MF1. It's kind of like a bronzy brush, but I like to use it for blush. Apply a little bit of that just above my contour. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's kind of like a neutral, like browny pink. It's very pretty. And then I just dust it off like on my leg or my hand or my arm, whatever, some body part, and then just blend it out a little bit more. I'm waiting on a very exciting package from a company. It's something like very different for me. It may or may not be related to this. I'm not going to use a highlight in the Dream Mark palette today just because I don't want to use the pink. I don't think it's going to highlight my under eyes today because they already look quite good, so I'm going to skip it. But for like actual highlight, I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Starlight. I can't remember how many times I've used this on camera. It might be 1,000, it might be none. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just going to hit mostly just the tops of my cheekbones I think today. I don't think I'm going to go too ham. Famous last words, I can guarantee you I'll go ham. I don't want to go overboard, you know. I think I might just do like earthy tones. Oh, see look, it begins. I just want to be highlighted all day every day. Now I'm going to use a palette that you guys haven't seen me use yet, but I have used quite a few times. It is the Anastasia Self-Made palette, and oh my goodness, this palette is a little bit of me. It is so perfect. I am particularly attracted to this shade here called Sherbet. I think I might buy this in like the individual full size, because most days lately I've been wearing it all over my lid, and in my crease, and on my lower lash line, and just everywhere, because it's such a pretty colour. But today might try to switch it up a little bit. Anyways, I am going to start with Sherbet in the crease. I'm just using a XO Beauty tapered crease brush. I can't remember where I put my eyeshadow blender, which is my favourite brush by them, but whatever. These eyeshadows are so pigmented. Like both of these eyes, there was like a tap of eyeshadow for here, a tap of eyeshadow for here, and look at how much pigment there is. It's insane. Hold on, I'm going to go and do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Actually, let's do them together. I have a new product for you guys. I've had this for a while, but I haven't gotten around to trying it. It's the Collection Eyebrow Kit in Brunette. So what you get with it basically is 3 powders, 2 of which are basically useless to 90% of people. I'm just going to be honest. Who needs a black for their eyebrows? And even for me with like pitch black eyebrows, would not use black, would not use this dark brown. I'm probably just going to use this shade and maybe mix that one and that one. Those are all eyeshadow powders, and then you've got a clear brow gel in here, which I will try. It's actually got, curiously enough, I don't know if you guys can see from this distance, but it's actually got a like a plastic brush, like CoverGirl like mascara brushes. I think I'm just going to focus on this shade here and fill in my brows. So let's see how we go. As I said in my last sort of tutorial-esque video, please tell me if you want me to zoom in. To me this looks good, but you guys are the ones who are watching the video, so let me know if you need me to zoom in. The one thing that this kit is lacking is a spoolie, because I can't spoolie my brows, but anyway. Yep, all I need is that lighter shade. I don't know if you can even see where I've been applying it, but it's definitely like the perfect shade. Some people tell me that I should wear warm colours in my brows, and then I'm like, no. It might look good on camera, but in real life it looks tragic. Whenever I wear warm colours, my brows are a write-off. I'm going to apply the brow mascara over my brows on this side because it's done. I'm actually going to start again because, I don't know, that just doesn't look right to me. You guys are probably like, it looks fine, but it's not the brow that I like. If you guys like powders, they're really nicely pigmented and really blendable. The brow mascara feels like it's got a decent amount of hold, so if this sort of product is your kind of thing, then you'll probably like it. But for me, unfortunately, this is just not what I wear. Okay, my brows are done. I used my Dip Brow pomade. This brow is just having a really bad day. I've like over plucked a brow here, or I need to pluck a brow here to get the front of the brow. So how this is like super smooth, this side isn't. I don't know whether I've plucked out a hair that was making it smooth, or if I need to pluck out a hair to make it go smooth. So I'm just not going to touch it for a little while until I figure out which one it is. Back to my Self-Made palette. I think I'm actually going to use the shade called Self-Made, which is kind of like a golden shade. It's that one right there. If I swatch it, you can see it's sort of like a bronzy gold. Yeah, I'm going to go for that. Why not? Let's do bronze today. All I'm doing today is going to hang out with Emily. We're going to play with her new kitten, which if she lets me, I'll insert a picture here. He is very, very cute. I love cats, you guys know this. And we're going to go eat Thai. So the people at Thai takeaway are going to be like, wow, that girl's makeup is so intense to get Thai. And I'm going to be like, I know. I feel like that's YouTuber life though. If any of you guys that are watching film YouTube videos, can you tell me? It's YouTube life, right? You go to like somewhere really like average, like Kmart or the dairy, and you're wearing like full makeup because you've just filmed a look today. Now for one of my favourite highlight shades of the moment, Buttery, which is the shade down here. It's kind of like a yellow, kind of more yellowy sort of creamy shade, and I just use that on the brow bone. That is totally matte. I love the 2 shimmery light shades. Pink Champagne is insane. It's like a really like a foiled colour, and then like a foiled pinky shimmery colour, and then you've got Treasure, which is just like your everyday kind of inner corner. So I think I'm going to use Treasure on the inner corner, and I might pop a little bit of Pink Champagne in the centre of the lid. I'm using the same shader brush, and I'm going to go in with Treasure first. Just pop a little bit on my inner corner. You can see like even with a touch of it, it's super duper reflective. The one thing that I love about this palette, and some palettes are like this and some palettes aren't, I feel like even though a lot of these colours are very different, like the purple, that Self-Made shade is quite different, the Pink Champagne is like not your average colour. I feel like every single colour in this palette, no matter how you combine them, well, obviously if you use like the mint green on the lid and the purple on the crease, it's not going to look good, like common sense prevails. Maybe it will. If it does, let me know, but I feel like this palette works really well together. Like I've never... Great, I got eyeshadow on my boob. I've never created a look using this palette that I don't think is pretty. Like, whereas some palettes, if I mix two colours together, I'm like, did they go? That being said, I'm going to take Sherbet, and I might even blend in a little bit of hot chocolate just to deepen it, which is like the dark, rich brown. I'm going to take Sherbet first though, and I'm just going to blend that along my lower lash line. Just meet that up with Pink Champagne. For eyeliner and stuff, I'm going to apply Black Trick Fluid Line to my upper tight line. Shannon mentioned that this was really good and it didn't budge, and I can vouch for that. It does not blend with your lower lash line like eyeliner colour, if that makes sense. It doesn't like fade, it lasts all day and it's really hard to get off, so I use this all the time. I just apply it with like a little angled brush. This one's from Elf, and I'm just going to push that onto my tight line, and then I'm going to give that maybe like 5 seconds to dry, and then I'm going to apply my MAC Chromographic pencil in NC15 NW20. I kind of put it on the side of the brush because then I can just sort of tilt the brush so that the side with the product is facing upwards, and I just sort of really gently push that onto my upper waterline. If you guys were doing this to somebody else, they'd probably like have a heart attack. So now that I've got that chromographic pencil on just to brighten my waterline and make my eyes look even more wide, because obviously the really bright highlight helps to widen your eyes, and that's just going to help them be even more like boom in your face. I'm just going to use this mascara. Excuse me, I'm going to use this mascara, which is the Roller Lash by Benefit, which lately I've been noticing has been giving me quite nice lashes, so I'm going to use it today. Sorry if the camera angles changed, my camera decided to run out of battery as I was just finishing off the look, but I am just wearing my nude sticks. Sorry, I just wanted to grab it. It's a dual ended pencil that I got from Sephora. It's in Mystic and Whisper, and I've basically got Mystic all over my lips, which is the darker kind of mauvey shade. And then just in the centre I've put a little bit of Whisper just to lighten it all up. Anyway, this is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this really casual chatty get ready video. I just wanted to create something using some of the new products that I have gotten recently, and I pretty much love all of them. The only one that I didn't really like was the Collection brow kit thing, but that's because I don't like brow powders. If it was a wax kit, I would probably really like it, but powders just aren't for me in my brow type. But yeah, let me know if you guys like brow powders, because I've never been a huge fan of them. I'd love to know if you guys like them. But anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do, and leave your opinions and comments down below, and I'll hopefully get back to you guys as soon as I can. Yeah, I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye! Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a first impressions on another foundation. I picked this up from Sephora NZ. The foundation that I'm talking about, I'm sure you guys can tell from the title, is the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation.